Hello. Um, Hope you guys are all doing well. I just made like a cup of hot chocolate and I wanted to kind of take some time out of my evening to sort of just sit down and reflect and talk about what I'm hoping this channel can be. Because I have a lot of sort of ideas and plans for what I think could happen that I'm hoping to do. And I'm also open to like, I don't know, whatever inspiration comes my way. Um, but I was kind of like inspired to talk about this right now because so I was just taking a shower. And in the shower you have your shower thoughts. Um and I was sort of just thinking about how like I struggle a lot when I get like when I have anxiety, I guess, with hyper focusing on certain things or like the details of certain things or aspects of whatever situation I'm in. And I kind of will just allow myself to go down this like thought spiral of like, picking things apart and trying to figure out exactly how something works because somehow that makes me feel safer. Um, when in reality, it's just me convincing myself that somehow I can feel safe if I understand every single aspect of a circumstance or situation. And it's kind of like I feel like linked almost to like a perfectionist tendency or maybe like an OCD type of thing. I don't know. When I was younger, I definitely used to be much more perfectionistic than I am now. I feel like with a lot of things, I've kind of been able to let that go. Um, but it can still kind of like rear its head, I guess, when I am trying to like start a new project or in regards to like myself or my like personal appearance. Like I'm just like I feel like things have to be a certain way or else, I won't feel happy or approve of myself. But all that being said, I will kind of allow those like perfectionist tendencies to stop me from doing certain things. So like with this channel, um, I made like a couple, short videos um, just to sort of like test out the whole thing. And then here I am, sitting, thinking about brainstorming, dreaming about like, oh, what sort of video should I make next? And I'm like finding myself at a standstill because I'm getting too caught up in like, how am I going to do it? How am I going to make this next video perfect? I want this channel to be something that is from my heart. That's why I called it Holly from the Heart. um, because I've been really inspired by this coaching group that I'm in on Instagram to sort of, just like dream and think bigger and try new things. So really wanted to start this channel so that I can just start creating again. I've always been like super into art and just making things, and so I was hoping to kind of just like share that, whatever I'm interested in, whatever I'm making, whatever I'm doing with the world. And on YouTube, I've, since I've been like looking, watching more sort of like self help content, like manifestation content, coaching content, I've been like getting recommended a lot more of these types of videos. And so I've been, my cat's running around in the background. Um, but I've been seeing a lot of like thumbnails of like people's videos who they just look so like aesthetic and perfect and you know they like make you think that these people have these like dream lives. And here I am kind of like being like, oh wait, should I be doing that? Do I need to do that? Should I not even do anything if I can't, do that? If I can't be the top 1% of like, sound quality, video quality, should I even try? And that's something that I feel like I struggle a lot with is like if I can't do something absolutely perfectly, I just like I won't or I won't want to. Um so anyways, all that being said, I was thinking about that in the shower and being like, you know, I don't have to do that. I don't want to do that. That is, just because somebody makes a cool looking video, that doesn't mean that their life looks like that. That doesn't mean that, I have to wait to have this like beautiful dream life to make videos about certain things. I can be here in my apartment that's like kind of messy right now, sitting in my bed, no makeup, drinking some hot chocolate, and I can make a perfectly fine video talking to you guys. Because I feel like the type of content that I like most on YouTube is long form content where people are talking just like or sharing an interest of theirs. Like I love video essays. It like literally doesn't matter what the essay is about. I just love when somebody talks for like an hour, 2 hours about like a particular subject. Maybe that makes me weird. um, but I don't know. I kind of just feel like your videos don't have to be like top tier quality for them to be good and for people to like them. Um, and so that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. This is a random Tuesday night. I'm just home at my apartment alone with my cat and my roommate. And I don't know, part of me was wanting to wait for like a perfect sunny day to like go outside and film some, beautiful thing and like paint and like this, sit in the sun in a grassy field somewhere and like paint something and then like bring some watermelon and like take some really cute like I don't know, summer shots and just make it look like perfect. Like it has to be perfect. It has to look magical. It has to look beautiful in order for it to be this like something that people want to watch. But I don't think that's actually true. And I know that that's not actually true. I think people want to watch what they relate to the most, which is just other people talking about what they like. And I don't know, I think if I'm open and honest with people and just like making content from my heart, Holly from the heart. Um, I think the right people will find this and will relate and will understand what I'm saying. So it's kind of like the old like Field of Dreams movie. If you build it, they will come. That's kind of like what I've been telling myself because a lot of these videos that I watch, I mean, it can just be someone like I watched this channel where this lady she knits socks, like she knits all sorts of things, but she just talks to the camera and like knits and like that's literally it. But I've watched like hours of her content because I love her and I love what she does and um, I don't know, it's just very inspiring to me because I'm like I don't have to look like this perfect, beautiful um picturesque, painting, like scene. I don't have to be the perfect person. I don't have to have the perfect things or dress a certain way, or have makeup that looks a certain way. I can just be myself, sit here and talk to you guys. So yeah, I don't know. I've just been like thinking about that a lot, and I don't want to let it stop me anymore. So I was like in my shower talking to myself. Usually I'll like watch a YouTube video in the shower or something, but today I was kind of wanting just like the silence. And as I was in the shower, I was just thinking about why am I even waiting? Like I can literally make something right now. I feel like I struggle so much to communicate my thoughts and my feelings in real time with people. Um, And I don't know, for some reason, like when I'm alone, like in my car or in the shower, I'll just like talk to myself and eventually something will come out of my mouth and I'll be like, wow, like that was actually kind of profound. Like pat myself on the back for that one. I don't know, but then I try to talk to people in person and like just like no thoughts in my brain. Like where did they all go? I don't know. I'm on a different planet. I don't I don't know how to speak. Like um so yeah, I don't know. I know maybe this isn't I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna see I was about to be like maybe this isn't that interesting and blah blah blah. I'm just talking to myself, but no, I'm not going to do that. Um I'm just sharing my thoughts with you. I'm trying to be like real and open and honest and hopefully you understand what I'm saying and hopefully some of this is helping you. I don't know, it takes time to like work through stuff and mull things over and figure out what you want to do in life. So this is kind of what I'm doing. A little about me. I've went to school at NC State and graduated and have a degree, and now I work in office corporate job in a cubicle, and I have a hybrid position though, or hybrid position. So I get to like work from home sometimes, which is really nice. But yeah, my work isn't like very inspiring to me, and I feel like the past couple years I've sort of lost a little bit of that like creative spark that like I once had. Excuse me, hiccup. So and yeah, since I've started this Instagram coaching group, it's called the Magic Woman Mastermind on Instagram. My coach's name is Autumn Brienne. If you want to follow her on Instagram, she makes really great content. But I don't know, since I've sort of joined that like membership space and started talking to other people and like watching some videos and stuff, I feel like I have gained like a better understanding of myself and have kind of found this like renewed sense of inspiration and joy. And I don't know, I've just been finding myself dreaming a little bit more and thinking about like what could be in the future. And yeah, just like thinking more about my future and what I want to do. So I don't know, this is me just like taking a step in that direction. I don't think that, it's not like when people I used to be so afraid to like dream big. And I feel like when I was growing up that was something that was very much kind of like beat out of me was like when I was really little, I wanted to be an artist, and that was like the first thing I wanted to do because I just like loved art. That's such like a little kid thing. It's very like tactile and creative, and as a little kid, you just have like all this creative energy, and you just get to like create things. And I don't know, I always loved that, and was like loved making things, like doing any sort of arts and crafts. And then as I got older, my family taught me that like art isn't really a sustainable career or it's not like a smart career path. You always hear of the starving artist stereotype. And so then I decided, okay, I'll be a veterinarian. I'm going to work with animals. I love animals. They're so cute and fun. And, I can still be kind of a doctor. And like, that's like better than an artist, right? In like the adult mind way of thinking. Uh, and then eventually I was like, no, I don't want to have to like put animals to sleep. Like that sounds scary and I don't want to do that. And so then I was like, I'll be a human doctor. That's even better. Like human doctors are respected and make lots of money, and that must be where my future is. And then yeah, that kind of just continued, and I feel like slowly over time, those dreams that I once had when I was little kind of just slowly disappeared. um, or they didn't disappear, but I guess it the volume basically like got like turned way down on those, and life kind of the regular human way of thinking kind of like got turned up. I'm just here to play and create and follow my heart and do what inspires me and just see where it goes because I'm really just open to any sort of possibility. If this doesn't go anywhere, great, that's like perfect. And I think this is a great outlet way for me to express myself and have fun and create something new. um, Maybe this will one day turn into something bigger. Maybe I will create a business out of it one day, or become like a famous artist or a famous dancer, or like I don't know. There's like lots of things that could happen. So and so many more things that might happen that I have zero idea of what they could even be. Like I couldn't even comprehend what that could be. So I'm not going to limit myself to any one possibility. Oh yeah. So future content. Um, so earlier this year I started pole dancing, and that was something that I had put on my vision board for 2024. um, I made a vision board at the beginning of 2024 and just like kind of looking to sort of like inspire myself or just give me a good like kind of a emotional framework for like what I want the year to look like and also give me some like concrete things to actually do like throughout the year. Um so yeah, that was kind of something that I had thought about doing in the past. It kind of like had popped into my mind like, oh, that would be kind of cool, but then like I just never really pursued it. And I've always been like super active though in like sports or just like working out or, you know, I can't really go a day without like moving my body in some way, shape or form. So it kind of like made sense to me to try to do something like that. One of the things that has brought me a lot of like emotional release or catharsis has been dancing in my room, like alone, just with headphones on and like listening to music and just like moving my body and feeling free to do that without being judged or looked at like I'm wrong or just like removing that fear of being seen just dancing in my room alone is something that I really enjoyed. And so I kind of wanted to be able to expand upon that and like actually learn to dance or do something that would be kind of like sensual, but also, you know, strengthening and just like fun. Pole dancing is like a new form of movement that I have never done before or had never done before. And it's really hard. um, and I'm learning that I have a long way to go, but it's also really, really fun. So I kind of want to make some pole dancing videos in the future, maybe like tutorials. And I also really want to like choreograph my own routines and just like create content in that realm. Um, the only thing that's been stopping me is some injuries. So like I found out that I have a torn ACL apparently that I've had for like a year and didn't know about it. So I have a surgery scheduled in October. And then I also pulled my bicep earlier this year because I was doing so much pole dancing and not really warming up very well, and I was kind of like you have to like lift your whole body weight a lot of the time. So I had like strained my bicep a little bit and it just like was getting worse, and so I just like decided to take a, a like full stop break. So I haven't done anything with my biceps in 2 months, and I'm hoping that they're actually okay now. Um, but yeah, I'm also going to be like moving um this month at the end of this month. So August 27th I will be moving. So I'm going to be like picking up and moving all my stuff, my shit, and then in a new place with my boyfriend and my cat. Um and so yeah, I'm like really excited because I'm going to have more space, and I want to like put up my pole and start filming some stuff before October when I have my surgery. So, and then I'll kind of be out of commission for a little while. But anywho, um, I know that was very long winded, but hopefully you don't mind just listening to me chat and talk because I know I like to listen to people just talk and keep me company while I'm like getting ready or doing chores or whatever. So, anyways, if you're interested in like poll content or um, art or crochet or gel nails or anything like that, um, definitely stick around. I don't know exactly what I will be doing when. I'm not putting any sort of like rigid plan on myself, and these are just ideas I have in my head. Um, but yeah, I hope you've enjoyed listening to me, and hopefully this kind of gives you an idea of what I'm hoping this channel can be. It gives you a little update on my life, maybe a little insight into who I am. Um, but yeah, anyways, thank you for listening. And if you didn't have a nice little cup of something to drink while I was talking, go make yourself one now. Uh, Oh, also I made this pottery this year. That was also on my vision board. So I've brought two of those things into reality. So we're gonna continue doing that together. Okay. All right. I'm going to go to bed. It is 9:45. I'm also recovering from being slightly sick and I need to sleep. So, anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.